Hey y'all. So y'all gonna be seeing me sideways for the duration of this shit, but like pretty much what we doing, y'all, man, we getting the music together. But I wanted to get a live mix session going on. So really what we looking at here is just this tape I'm working on. I don't have a title for it yet, but it's gonna be out by the time this video is out. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna be looking at a few songs. It's pretty much a 5-song project, and I'm just gonna be going through like my whole mixing thing, right? And just how I break down everything. So I mean, for starters, let me see. All right, so that's not all right. So boom, we got that's my beat, that's my thing. This is my background vocals. Most of these songs I did 2017, when I was a sophomore in college, and I didn't have the confidence to release it at the time. So I'm like, let me release it now, right? And I learned a little bit more on how to mix, how to get my vocals good. So pretty much, I left these songs how they was done when I did it in college. You know what I'm saying? All I did was kind of put the master track. So I mean, we're gonna go over the master track right now. So what I do, I have a preset already saved. So what I do, I go boom, boom, and then I have my preset already saved, right? Boom, master channel right here. So my master channel. So this is for gain staging. We're gonna talk about gain staging. But I have the press work, right? I think I got this for free. I think I got this like the bootleg or whatever. So what I do, so there's this artist. That's a good photo. There's this artist called Pogo, and what I did, I just researched how he mixes, right? How I remix movies. Boom, how I remix movies by Pogo, and he gave down this whole breakdown of just how he did his shit, right? So we go Logic, boom, and he said he uses the press work, and from the video I was able to see it's the GLA Kiss for Luck, and then it does whatever it does, right? I don't even know what this does. I think this adds a little bit more space to the master, right? And then all you would do is, mess around with your output or input levels, depending on how much or how little you want of it in there. So that's the press work. Like I said, I got that shit bootleg, right? So I did L1 limiter. Okay. So this is Waves. I got this from Waves. So during the summertime, Waves had like crazy sales going on. So I got all of they fucking shit. Like, and it was around 250. Usually them shit's like up to 1,000, but I got it for around 200. And due to the pandemic, they might still have some sales going on. So I got the L1 limiter, and then I don't even know. I put the preset L1 full reach. I'm not even sure if this is doing anything, to be honest with you.
Fuck do I know? I'm just thinking about what I know. There's nothing I know. I seen crackhead at an early age. That shit had me strained. Rolling round in the back of my psyche and probably knocking on my brain. But I'm thinking good. I ain't thinking good. I'm wasting time. But I'm from the hood, so I gotta get it. That's the grind. That's the hustle too. I go buck a rugged tooth. Hunting for medallions. That's Kadini. That's that nigga true. I just thought I introduced, cause niggas gon' forget who's proof. You gon' forget me, nigga. You know where I be, nigga. Making enough of time that I was.
All right, so I guess I ain't have it doing nothing, but we gonna play with it right now. Hold up.
Doubting myself for shit and vortex on my mind. Thought I'm losing clarity. It's harder to find, but it's fine. I'm just pondering myself. There's always lies in the tale. They wrote the Bible in hell, but what do I know? Rolling with the heat, the thrower shows out with the pyro. Techniques, technically, your delusions make a cycle. Not been overhead score. Necklace, I be rolling heads, and I roll the dice, so I assess. If I make my bet, I'll lie in it. God forbid I die in it. Cause I gotta move, I gotta get it. They no size to this, but I stick with weed even though it fuck with my sinuses. I sneeze, give no God bless, get me peeped. In my dialect ain't no progress if we ain't kill weakest link. And she top it just like bonnet after chop, yeah that's my steez. But we gotta free the robots, but how do we know we free? For the world gon' go in motions, it ain't always how it seems. For I roll with my soul on empty. Side scroll, where is it I'm heading? The paper's laid out, what is it I'm venting? For I spoke, well I know, but where I go, will this be my ending? Place and time, this is the last.
All right, so for what I'm hearing, so it wasn't doing nothing, but I put a little bit of release or whatever, auto release out. You know what I'm saying? It just keeps the highs from bouncing too crazy. But I think in terms of keeping the audio concise, so it don't be like biting, like it don't hurt the ears. I think that's what the satin tape machine does. So I know again, same thing Pogo did, the artist. I just went to this little thing and I just hit preset, and just found whichever one fit good. I think it was RSR, the sweet spot that the Pogo uses. But for right now, I have it on DAX, whatever. Yeah, I ain't do nothing to this now. I'm using my template. All right, so boom, yeah, and that's I guess is what I got for right now, or that's probably what I have for the. It is the SR sweet spot though.
Last entry, but let me speak on what I know, not what I think. For I know that
as you can see, it sounds like a little grainy. You know what I'm saying? Cause
I don't know anything. Don't know what I don't know, where the pureness in my entity.
it has a little bit of
Don't know if what I don't know, they used to get ahead of me. Don't know if I'm bugging, I say buddy to my enemies.
The vocals sound alright. I gotta put some DSL on the vocals. So the multimeter is clutch, right? And what you do, as you can see, it has the LUFS here. So for Spotify and Apple Music, they are around -14 LUFS. Let's see if I can get this bigger. Boom. So the LUFS, it stands for like loudness, like something they do to optimize the loudness of the music so it don't hurt the listener's ears, right? So as you can see here,
don't know if 10 zillion layers is just where our heavens be. What the fuck's already?
My song around 10 right now, -10. They recommend -14. That's the best for Spotify. For YouTube is like -12. Apple Music is like -12. But in Logic Pro, the multimeter will show you where you at with it. I like having it around -9, 10, 11, just because I still want, like, previous mixes I did, I had it at -14 and they sounded lowish, you know, mad low and shit. You know, but the multimeter is clutch in Logic.
When you lost up in that thought, hey.
So these little like
one thing I know,
it's going crazy over here. That means there's like phasing issues going on. So that might be the vocals and the beat kind of clashing together, or the drums and the beat clashing together, or my background vocals clashing together. Like there's only 3 tracks in here. You know what I'm saying? Really, all you gotta most of the getting a song to sound good is just making sure you record it good. In college, I mean, I had a little closet. I just put my shit in there, and I kept the vocals as contained as I could. Right now, I'm in my room, as you can see, a little fucking closet type shit, shoebox type shit. So, you know, and you in an apartment building where you just around a whole bunch of motherfuckers, you know, the sound won't be as the best. You feel me? But that's why you get like sound panels, and you just set it up how you do it. Yeah, so again, the multimeter is clutch, as you can see here. This is the phasing. All right, right now it's in phase, so the beat is good. We have the analyzer. It shows you where all your levels is at.
You know where I be, nigga, making enough of time that I was doubting myself.
So maybe a little bit too much high mids. So I go to the little background channel EQ, and we gonna tighten this up a little bit. Just put it around there.
For shit and vortex on my mind, thoughts I'm losing clarity. It's harder to find, but it's fine. I'm just pondering myself. There's always lies in the tale. They wrote the Bible in hell, but what do I know? Rolling with the heat, the thrower shows out with the pyro. Technically, your delusions make a cycle. Now been overhead score necklace. I be rolling heads, and I roll the dice, so I assess. If I make my bet, I lie in it. God forbid I die in it, cause I gotta move.
I did a little thing, whatever. That's the multimeter. VEQ is another Waves plugin. I just kind of put it there, and then it's on hog off snare. It's just whatever, you know what I'm saying. Channel EQ, I find wherever.
I gotta get it, they no size to this. But I stick with weed even though it fuck with my sinuses. I sneeze. Give no God bless, get me peeped. In my dialect ain't no progress. If we ain't kill, we can slink. And she top it just like bonnet after chop. Yeah, that's my steez. But we got our freedom robots, but how do we know we?
And you want to be careful, because on the master track, because like on the master track, whatever changes you make, it affects the whole song, right? These are the individual tracks. The master track goes for the whole song, right? So that's pretty much my master chain. When it comes to mastering, you just wanted to make sure it's loud, but it's not hurting the ears. Like you getting all of the sound quality at its highest capabilities, right? In terms of the mixing, what you mixing what you're working with when you're mixing is your recording. So you want to make sure your recording is absolute the most it could be. You know what I'm saying? So with this track, what I'm hearing is some hearing some like bitiness. As you can see here, like when I first mixed this track was 2017. And look, you do not need all of these like.
You know he's how it seems. For I roll with my soul on empty. Side scroll, where is it I'm heading? The paper's laid out, what is it I'm venting? For I spoke, well I know. But where I go, will this be my ending? Place and time, is this the last entry? But let me speak on what I know, not what I think. For I know that I don't know.
Yeah, so when I first did this, I just put whatever to make it sound good. So some of these decisions here are making up for other decisions. So like I probably got 2 compressors because I heard it was fucking sounding grainy, and it probably sounds grainy because my channel EQ looks like this mess. You don't want to do all that. And I'm gonna show in another track different ways of EQing, but for right now, I'm just working with this shit because I'm really not. Less is more. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to stress it too much. Obviously, if you're starting off, you don't want to do it this crazy. At max, you should have maybe 5 plugins on your individual track, and then you use the buses for whatever. So I got a bus here, bus 5. It's a little bit of reverb, whatever. So that's why you hear that little anything, kind of dips off at the end. De-esser, this is what I'm looking at. I hear a bitiness going on. It's probably coming from the EQ. Let me lower this shit. This shit ridiculous. What am I doing?
Don't know what I don't know, where the pureness in my entity. Don't know if what I don't know, they used to get ahead of me. Don't know if I'm bugging, I say buddy to my enemies. Don't know if 10 zillion liars is just where our heavens be. What the fuck's serenity?
Alright, so right now I'm gonna show subtractive EQ. So what you would do is just you take an individual band, whether it's the green, the other green, yellow, orange, whatever. You just listen for the sound that just doesn't sound good.
When you lost up in that thought, hey.
As you can hear, it's like.
Well, one thing I know is that I'll keep growing.
Sounds like a fucking walkie-talkie. So you just take that shit the fuck out.
I know that I don't know anything. Don't know what I don't know, where the pureness in my entity. Don't know if what I don't know, they used to get ahead of me.
And whatever volume you lost, you get an RVOX, another Waves plugin that's a favorite of mine. If I was remixing this now, first off, I would have maybe a noise gate, and I keep it around -46, and it eliminates background noise. I'll have a de-esser, I'll have an EQ, maybe a compressor on a bus. Maybe I'll have the 2 EQs at the most. Whatever the pedal does, I think it adds a little bit of a bite to it, and that's probably where I got some of the graininess. But as you can see, when we got the second EQ, we just took out some of that graininess.
Don't know if I'm bugging, I say buddy to my enemies. Don't know if 10 zillion liars is just where our heavens be.
And it's going, boom. And I got an S1 imager that kind of like spreads it out a little bit more, so that helps as well. But the RVOX, it'd probably be the S1 imager, RVOX, EQ, a DS, and a noise gate. And I could get a noise gate on the RVOX, so I don't really need the Logic's noise gate, right? But what gate does, it eliminates background noise. Gain here, if I wanted to lower it, now you can't even hear no more. Boom. But what the RVOX does, it adds a little bit of warmth to it, but also brings some volume into the audio.
Lost up in that thought, I don't know where the pureness in my entity. Don't know if what I don't know, they used to get ahead of me. Don't know if I'm bugging, I say buddy to my enemies. Don't know if 10 zillion liars is just where our heavens be. What the fuck's serenity? When you lost up in that thought, hey. Well, one thing I know is that I'll keep growing.
I don't want it that loud, so I'm gonna take a little bit off of it.
Seems, for I roll with my soul on empty. Side scroll, where is it I'm heading? The paper's laid out, what is it I'm venting? For I spoke, well I know, but where I go, will this be my ending? Place and time, is this the last entry? But let me speak on what I know, not what I think.
Oh, I'm bugging. As you can see, I recorded this song like fucking 15 times. We're gonna clean this up. Kind of want to keep it for just memories or whatever, but let's get rid of that shit. Bink, 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 bink. I keep that. Bink, bink, bink. You don't need all that. You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to get the perfect verse. That's why it's a little bit chopped up here, because I took some takes from another audio and I just put it in there. You know, it's just bugging. Like I was bugging. But boom, background mark and beat.
That I don't know anything. Don't know what I don't know, or the pureness in my energy. Don't know if what I don't know, they'll used to get ahead of me. Don't know if I'm bugging, I say buddy to my enemies. Don't know if 10 zillion liars is just where our heavens be.
So most of your decisions as an artist is gonna be like structural. So when I'm listening to the song, I'm thinking, what would the hook be? Cause I got this part here, right?
I spoil, well I know, but where I'm heading, with my soul on empty. Side scroll, where is it I'm heading? The paper's laid out.
I got that. The paper is late. Like I got that shit going on. But I'm thinking the hook could be this shit here.
So I said, if I
Make my bed, I lie in it. God forbid I die in it. Cause I gotta move, I gotta get it. There ain't no size to this.
but I stick with the weed.
I like that part. You know what I'm saying? So I like, it's just how to flow it in. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see. Nah, don't do that. We gonna see how this goes. So let me put this here.
With this link, and she top it just like
Bonnet after chop. Yeah, that's my steez.
But we got our freedom robots, but how do we know?
I'm gonna add some ad-libs too.
But the world gon' go in motions, it ain't always how it seems. If I make my bed, I lie in it. God forbid I die in it. Motions, it ain't always how it seems. If I make my bed, I lie in it. God forbid I die in it. Cause I gotta move, I gotta get it. There ain't no size to this. Paper's laid out. What is it I'm venting? For I spoil. Well, I know. But where I go, will this be my ending? Place and time, this is the last century. But let me speak.
Cause I gotta move, I gotta get it. There ain't no size to this. And then it could be, but where I go.
If I make my bed, I'll be how it seems. If I
How did this come in before? Came in. Let me see. That's on the middle of it. The middle will be right there. That's where it come in. So let me see.
If I make my bed,
I lie. As you can see, I'm counting it by the ball. So we got 1, 2. Well, that's 1 ball, 2 ball, 3 ball, 4 on the 31. So in the 30, it comes in the middle of that. So now we here at the 42. I think it 1, 2, it comes in the middle of that. But what comes in the middle of that? I'm sorry, dembo is just not a good music genre. I just gotta say that. I just want to say that. I'm talking shit though. I'm talking shit though. That's alright. The drums is good on that. You know what I'm saying? The drums in dembo is nice. Dembo drums.
if I make my bed, I'll lie in it. God forbid I.
Alright, so how the fuck I do this shit here? Maybe because it's a different position.
If I make my bed, I'll lie in it. If I make my bed, I'll lie.
Yeah, it's not on the same ball. You know what I'm saying? Or am I just counting it wrong? Nope, it goes on the middle of that shit. So I'm looking at it like that, but I don't think it's gonna work. Probably like this.
If I make my bed, I'll lie in it. God forbid I die in it. Cause I gotta move, I gotta get it. Ain't no size to this. If I make my bed, I'll lie. Seems. If I make my bed, I'll lie in it. God forbid I die in it. Cause I gotta move, I gotta get it. Ain't no size to this. Paper's laid out. What is it I'm venting? For if I make my bed, I'll lie in it.
Come in a little bit better.
Seems. If I make my bed, I'll lie in it. God forbid I die in it. Cause I gotta move, I gotta get it. Ain't no size to this. Paper's laid out. What is it I'm venting? For I spoil. Well, I know. But where I go, will this make my bed, I'll lie in it.
God forbid I die in it.
Cause I gotta move, I gotta get it. Ain't no size to this. Paper's laid out. What is it I'm venting? For I spoil. Well, I know. But where I go, will this.
Let me see. I can't loop this shit real quick, nigga.
Will this be my.
Right, when this come in? Alright, so this come in kind of before that. So we're gonna go here. I'm just gonna put this again. I'm gonna paste it.
But where I go, will this be my ending? If I make my bed, I'll lie in it. God forbid I die in it. Cause I gotta move, I gotta get it. Ain't no size. If I make my bed, I'll lie in it. God forbid I die in it. Cause I gotta move, I gotta get it. Ain't no size. But where I go, will this be my end?
Come on, what's up with this shit, man?
Size to this paper. Size to this paper. Paper later.
I mean, I like this other flow because it was unique when I did it at the time.
Size to this. If I make my bed, I'll.
You know, because I don't think it's gonna flow correctly.
No size to this. If I make my bed.
Nah, hold up.
No size to this.
It's gonna have to be make my bed.
If I make my bed, I'll.
Yeah, I'm about to cut it in a little bit. Go right on that.
Ain't no size to this. Make my bed, I'll lie in it. Ain't no size to this. Make my bed, I'll lie in it. God forbid I die in it. Cause I gotta move, I gotta get it. Get it, ain't no size to where I.
It's a little bit early.
Make my bed, I'll lie in it. God forbid I die in it. Cause I gotta move, I gotta get size to this. Make my bed, I'll lie in it. God forbid I die in it. Cause I gotta move, I gotta get it. Ain't no size to where I go. Will this be my ending? Place and time. It's just gotta get it. Ain't no size to this. Where I go. Will this be my weakest link? And she top it just like bonnet. After chop, yeah, that's my cease. But we got her free those robots. But how do we know we free? But the world gon' go in motions. It ain't always how it seems. If I make my bed, I'll lie in it. God forbid I die in it. Cause I gotta move, I gotta get it. Ain't no size to this. If I make my bed, I'll lie in it. God forbid I die in it. Cause I gotta move, I gotta get it. Ain't no size to this. Where I go. Will this be my end? But we got our free those robots, but how do we know we free? But the world gon' go in motions, it ain't always how it seems. If I make my bed, I'll lie in it. God forbid I die in it. Cause I gotta move, I gotta get it. Ain't no size to this. If I make my bed, I'll lie in it. God forbid I die in it. Cause I gotta move, I gotta get it. Ain't no size to this. Where I go, will this be my ending? Place and time. It's just motions, it ain't always how it seems. If I make my bed, I'll lie in it. God forbid I die in it. Cause I gotta move, I gotta get it. Ain't no size to this. If I make my bed, I'll lie in it. God forbid I die in it. Cause I gotta move, I gotta losing clarity's harder to find, but it's fun. I'm just pondering myself. There's always lies in the tail. They wrote the Bible in hell, but what do I know? Rolling with the heat, the thrower shows out with the pyro. Technically, your delusions make a cycle. Not been overhead, score a necklace. I be rolling heads, and I roll the dice, so I assess.
Your delusions make a psycho. That's like when people don't understand you, like when people say you delusional and shit, that shit can make you crazy, bro. But and I've been over heads, skull necklace, I've been rolling heads, and I rolled the dice, so I assess. You take those chances. If I make my bed, I lie in it. God forbid I die in it. Cause I gotta move, I gotta get it. There ain't no size to
But
this.
it's fun, I'm just pondering myself. There's always lies in the tail. They wrote the Bible in hell, but what do I know? Rolling with the heat, the thrower shows out with the pyro. Technically, your delusions make a cycle. Not been overhead, score a necklace. I be rolling heads, and I roll the dice, so I assess. If I make my bed, I'll lie in it. God forbid I die in it. Cause I gotta move, I gotta get it. Ain't no size to this. But I stick with the weed, even God bless, give me peace. In my dialect, ain't no progress if we ain't your weakest link. And she top it just like bonnet after chop, yeah, that's my cease. But we got our free those robots, but how do we know we free? But so I assess. If I make my bed, I'll lie in it. God forbid I die in it. Cause I gotta move, I gotta get it. Ain't no size to this. But I stick with the weed, even though it fuck with my sinuses, I sneeze. If no God bless, give me peace. In my dialect, ain't no progress if we ain't your weakest link. And she top it just like bonnet after chop, yeah, that's my cease. But we got our free those robots, but how do we know we free? But the world gon' go in motions, it ain't always how it seems. If I make my bed, I'll lie in it. God forbid I die in it. Cause I gotta move, I gotta get it. Ain't no size to this. If I make my bed, I'll lie in it. God forbid I die in it. Cause I gotta move, I got motions, it ain't always how it seems. If I make my bed, I'll lie in it. God forbid I die in it. Cause I gotta move.
I gotta hear everything in terms of the whole context of the song. Cause I'm thinking it could go into that part, but like, then where's the hook, bro? Where's the hook?
Fuck do I know? I'm just thinking about what I know. There's nothing I know. I seen crackhead at an early age. That shit had me strained. Rolling round in the back of my psyche and probably knocking on my brain. But I'm thinking good. I ain't thinking good. I'm wasting time. But I'm from the hood, so I gotta get it. That's the grind. That's the hustle too. I go buck a rugged too. Hunting for medallions. That's Kadeen. That's that nigga true. I just thought I introduced, cause niggas gon' forget who's proof. You gon' forget me, nigga. You know where I be, nigga. Making up for time that I was doubting myself. For shit and vortex on my mind. Thoughts it's harder to find, but it's fine. I'm just pondering myself. There's always lies in the tale. They wrote the Bible in hell, but what do I know? Rolling with the heat, the thrower shows out with the pyro. Techniques, technically, your delusions make a cycle. Not been overhead score. Necklace, I be rolling heads, and I roll the dice, so I assess. If I make my bet, I'll lie in it. God forbid I die in it. Cause I gotta move, I gotta get it. They ain't no size to this. But I stick with the weed, even though it fuck with my sinuses. I sneeze. If no God bless, give me peace. In my dialect, ain't no progress if we ain't kill weakest link. And she top it just like Bonnet after chop, yeah, that's my steez. But we gotta free those robots, but how do we know we free? But the world gon' go in motions, it ain't always how it seems. If I make my bet, I'll lie in it. God forbid I die in it. Cause I gotta move, I gotta know we free. But the world gon' go in motions, it ain't always how it seems. But I roll with my soul on empty. Side scroll, where is it I'm heading? The paper's laid out, what is it I'm venting? For I steady, the paper's laid out, what is it I'm venting? For I spoke, well I know, where I go, will this be my ending? Place and time, but where I go, will this be my ending? Place and time, this is the last century. But let me speak on what I know, not what I think. For I know that I don't know anything. Don't know what I don't know, or the pureness in my entity. Don't know if what I don't know, they used to get ahead of me. Don't know if I'm bugging, I say buddy to my enemies. Don't know if 10 zillion liars is just where I heavens be. What the fuck's serenity? When you lost up in that thought, hey. But one thing I know, that I'll keep going. Just where I heavens be. What the fuck serenity? When you lost up in that, what the fuck serenity? Just where I heavens be. What the fuck serenity? When you lost up in that thought, hey. What the fuck serenity? When you lost up in that thought, hey. But one thing I know, that I'll keep going. What the fuck serenity? When you lost up in that thought, hey. What the fuck serenity? When you lost liars, it's just where I heavens be. What the fuck are enemies? Don't know if 10 zillion liars, it's just where I heavens be. Bugging, I say buddy to my enemies. Don't know if 10 zillion liars, it's just where I heavens be. What the fuck serenity? Cause I got it. When you lost up in that thought, hey. Don't know if 10 zillion liars, it's just where I heavens be. What the fuck serenity? When you lost up in that thought, hey. But one thing I know, that I'll keep going. But one thing I know,
God forbid I
that I'll keep going.
make my bet, God forbid I. If I make my bet, I lie in it. God forbid I. If I make my bet, I just want to say that one more time. If I make my bet, God forbid I. Yeah.
If I make my bet, God forbid I.
If I make my bet, I lie in it. God forbid I. God forbid I die. If I make my bet, I lie in it. God forbid I die.
If I make my bet, I lie in it. God forbid I die.
Nah, keep it regular.
But one thing I know, that I'll keep going. When you lost up in that thought, hey.
If I make my bet, I lie in it. God forbid I die in it. And if I make my bet, I lie in it. God forbid I die in it.
If I make my bet, I lie in it. God forbid I die in it. If I make my bet, I lie in it. God forbid I die in it. Will this be my ending? Place and time, this is the last entry. Fuck do I know? I'm just thinking about what I know. There's nothing I know. I seen crackhead at an early age. That shit had me strained. Rolling round in the back of my psyche and probably knocking on my brain. But I'm thinking good. I ain't thinking good. I'm wasting time. But I'm from the hood, so I gotta get it. That's the grind. That's the hustle too. I go buck a rugged too. 100 for medallions. That's Canadian. That's that nigga true. I just thought I introduced. Cause niggas gon' forget who's proof. You gon' forget me, nigga. You know where I be, nigga. Making up for time that I was doubting myself. With shit in vortex on my mind. Thoughts I'm losing clarity. It's harder to find, but it's fine. I'm just pondering myself. There's always lies in the tale. They wrote the Bible in hell, but what do I know? Rolling with the heat, the thrower shows out with the pyro. Techniques, technically, your delusions make a cycle. Not been overhead score. Necklace, I be rolling heads, and I roll the dice, so I assess. If I make my bet, I'll lie in it. God forbid I die in it. Cause I gotta move, I gotta get it. They ain't no sides to this. But I stick with the weed, even though it fuck with my sinuses. I sneeze. If no God bless, give me peace. In my dialect, ain't no progress. If we ain't cool, we can slink. And she top it just like bonnet after chop, yeah, that's my sneeze. But we got our freedom robots, but how do we know we free? For the world gon' go in motions, it ain't always how it seems. But I roll with my soul on empty. Side scroll, where is it I'm heading? The paper's laid out, what is it I'm venting? For I spoke, well I know. But where I go, will this be my ending? Place and time, this is the last century. But let me speak on what I know, not what I think. For I know that I don't know anything. Don't know what I don't know, or the pureness in my energy. Don't know if what I don't know, they used to get ahead of me. Don't know if I'm bugging, I say buddy to my enemies. Don't know if 10 zillion light years is just where I have this be. What the fuck's serenity? When you lost up in that thought, hey. If I make my bet, I lie in it. God forbid I die in it. Hey.
If I make my bet, I lie in it. God forbid I die in it. If I make my bet, I lie in it. God forbid I die in it.
If I make my bet, I lie in it. God forbid I die in it.
As you can see, like, my vocals sound different from when I originally recorded, because one, I'm in a different room. Two, I'm older, so my voice is deeper, like, you know what I'm saying? Make my bet, I lie in it. God forbid I die in it.
Make my bet, I lie in it. God forbid I die in it. Make my bet, I lie in it. God forbid I die in it. Make my bet, I lie in it. Make my bet, I lie in it. God forbid I die in it.
If I make my bet, I lie in it. God forbid I die in it. If I make my bet, I lie in it. God forbid I die in it.
If I make my bet, I lie in it. God forbid I die in it. If I make my bet, I lie in it. God forbid I die in it. If I make my bet, I lie in it. God forbid I die in it.
I'm fucking with that. You know what I'm saying? So one thing I'm trying to hear for is maybe more, like, I want the vocals to stand out a little bit more. Is it on mono? Let me hear.
Bonnet after chop, yeah, that's my steez. But we got our freedom robots, but how do we know we free? For the world gon' go in motions, it ain't always how it seems. For I roll with my soul on empty. Side scroll, where is it I'm heading? The paper's laid out, what is it I'm venting? For I spoke, well I know. But where I go, will this be my ending? Place and time, this is the last century. But let me speak on what I know, not what I think. For I know that I don't know anything. Don't know what I don't know, or the pureness in my energy. Don't know if what I don't know, they used to get ahead of me. Don't know if I'm bugging, I say buddy to my enemies. Don't know if 10 zillion light years is just where I have this be. What the fuck's serenity? When you lost up in that thought, hey. If I make my bet, I lie in it. God forbid I die in it. when you lost up in that thought. Hey. If I make my bed, I lie in it. God forbid I die in it. If I make my bed, I lie in it. God forbid I die in it. If I make my bed, I lie in it. God forbid I die in it.
There you have it. What do I know? I'm gonna come back to that one. Let me see. Alright, so this one we gonna go and save that. Always make sure you save it. Another good thing to do is have backups. Have backups of your files and shit. Alright, we're gonna play this one. I need to change something in this. Let me see what I got. Snippet on. I'm just doing. Alright.
I don't want to chill with you, like,
That boy Slim.
lose your place, never mental state. Tryna elevate from these fake friends and these niggas. And the knives up in my back. I know that shit I gotta figure. Got me stressing, tryna make my mama better. Then they wonder why I ain't chillin'. Can't you never mental state? Tryna elevate from these fake friends and these niggas. And the knives up in my back. I know that shit I gotta figure. Got me stressing, tryna make my mama better. Then they wonder why I ain't chillin'. From these fake friends and these niggas. And the knives up in my back. I know that shit I gotta figure. Got me stressing, tryna make my mama better. Then they wonder why I ain't chillin'. Can't never mental state. Tryna elevate from these fake friends and these niggas. And the knives up in my back. I know that shit I gotta figure. Got me stressing, tryna make my mama better. Then they wonder why I ain't chillin'. Never mental state, tryna elevate from these fake friends and these niggas. And the knives up in my back. I know that shit I gotta figure. Got me stressing, tryna make my mama better. Then they wonder why I ain't chillin'. Can't you chill? I can chill, I can chill, I can chill, I can never mental state, tryna elevate from these fake friends and these niggas. And the knives up in my back. I know that shit I gotta figure. Got me stressing, tryna make my mama better. Then they wonder why I ain't chillin'. Can't you chill? I can chill, I can chill, I can chill, I can chill with you. Can you chill?
I like how that sounds.
Can you chill? I can chill with you.
It's a lot of background static.
Can you chill? I can chill with you.
Some of that background static, once it's in there, you really can't get it out.
Can you chill? I can chill with you. Can you chill? I can chill with you.
It's probably here that it's fucking coming from.
Yeah. Can you chill? I can chill with you.
Of course, I'm mixing the part that's not getting fucking checked on.
Can you chill? I can chill. 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 Can you chill? Can you Can you chill? Can you chill? I can chill. 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 Can you chill? Can you chill? Can you chill? Can you chill? I can chill. Can you chill? I can chill. I can chill. I can chill. I can chill. Can you chill? I can chill. I can chill. I can knives up in my back. I know that shit I gotta figure. Got me stressing, tryna make my mama better. Then they wonder why I ain't chillin'. Can you chill? I can chill. I can chill. I can chill. I can chill with you. Can you Can you chill? I can chill. I can chill. Can you chill? I can chill. I can chill. I can chill. Can you chill? I can chill. I can chill. I can spot. Nigga preaching in the corner. I don't want your damn guy. Super Saiyan high. Crossy niggas chatting, but being honest, you ain't saying lie. Hips rock. Don't see any kinfo. Don't like hanging out. Cause all mama better. Then they wonder why I ain't chillin'. Can you chill? I can chill. I can chill. I can chill. I can chill with you. Can you? I can chill. I can chill. I can chill. I can chill with you. I can chill with you. Can you? I can chill. I can chill. I can chill. I can chill with you. And I feel the eyes on me, my head high. Doubts is jumping off the wall, got me in the same spot. Nigga preaching in the corner, I don't want to chill. I can chill, I can chill, I can chill with you. Can you? I can chill, I can chill, I can chill, I can chill with you. And I feel the eyes on me, my head high. Doubts is jumping off the wall, got me in the same spot. Nigga preaching in the corner, I don't want your damn guy. Super Saiyan high. Crossy niggas chatting, but I can chill, I can chill, I can chill, I can chill with you. Can you? I can chill, I can chill, I can chill, I can chill with you. Chill, I can chill, I can chill, I can chill with you. And I feel the eyes on me, my head high. Doubts is jumping off the wall, got me in the same spot. Nigga preaching in the corner, I don't want your damn guy. Super Saiyan high. Crossy niggas chatting, but being honest, you ain't saying lie. Hips rock. Don't see any kinfo, don't like hanging out. Cause all I see is niggas tryna beat a better nigga. And he ain't realize he peeking what the ceiling does. Not to mention bitches who be rolling with chlamydia. And they eyebrows never fit. I ain't feeling ya out the zoo. Peeking what the ceiling does. Not to mention bitches who be rolling with chlamydia. And they eyebrows never fit. I ain't high. Crossy niggas chatting, but being honest, you ain't saying lie. Hips rock. Don't see any kinfo, don't like hanging out. Cause all I see is niggas tryna beat a better nigga. And he ain't realize he peeking what the ceiling does. Not to mention bitches who be rolling with chlamydia. And they eyebrows never filled and I ain't feeling ya out the zoo. Know your rule. My rule is cut, fucker. I don't want your damn guy. Super Saiyan high. Crossy niggas chatting, but being honest, you ain't saying lie. Hips rock. Don't see any kinfo, don't like hanging out. Cause all I see is niggas tryna beat a better nigga. And he ain't realize he peeking what the ceiling does. Not to mention bitches who be rolling with chlamydia. And they eyebrows never filled and I ain't fit.
Hey, my fault. My fault. Sophomore year, I was like 19, bro. My fault. Shout out to shorties. And most of these niggas be bitches anyway. So we ain't disrespecting nobody with bitches. But when you say chlamydia and then the eyebrows never filled, then it's like, so that part I'm thinking about changing. But then it's like, bro, like I can't just go into
with chlamydia and they eyebrows never filled and I ain't feeling ya out the zoo. Know your rule. My rule is cut fuckers off till you good inside. What they do.
something I like to do for the drums to make sure they bumping. Oof. I just put that shit up. Yeah, so okay. I would
Doing what I gotta do, holla loose. For these niggas who do not know who they are, and that's a lot of you. That's me too. I just peep some fake moves at my follicles and make sure I ain't following ideas that's diabolical. If you hear the voices in your head, just raise the volume. Don't roll with no peasants. Double check my essence. Mama's gun for when I'm low. The volume. Don't roll with no peasants. Double check my essence. Mama's gun for when I'm low. Watch for robbers and the popo and them niggas overstepping. If they get overzealous, karma gon' get them. I don't feed into that jelly. See, going on, misinformed, lost in 7 seas. Goal is to disappear in West Indies. Got that type of vibe from the 70s.
Well, you hear the difference from when it's on this track to this track. Sounds much better. Niggas who do not know who they are, and that's a lot of you. That's me too. I just peep some fake moves in my follicles and make sure I ain't following ideas that's diabolical.
If you hear the voices in your head, just raise the volume.
God damn, I love that shit. Hey man, this is one of my first songs I ever finished, bro. Like, to put this out finally. As you can see, all I did from the 2017 file to now, all I did was add my master channel. That's it. And then I just fine-tuned whatever. Because, I mean, for me to re-record it now would be kind of, it won't sound the same. You know? I'm just doing what I got. I can't get back into that same energy, bro. It's like, I can't do it.
Trying to elevate from these fake friends and these niggas, and the knives up in my back. I know that shit I gotta figure. Got me stressing, trying to make my mama better. Then they wonder why I ain't chillin'. Can you chill? I can chill, I can chill, I can chill, I can chill with you. Can you chill? I can chill, I can chill, I can chill, I can chill with you. And I feel the eyes on me, my head high. Doubts jumping off the wall, got me in the same spot. Nigga preaching in the corner, I don't want your damn guy. Super Saiyan high. Cross these niggas chatting, but being honest, you ain't saying lie. Hips rock, don't see
anybody get the smoke, nigga. Trying to beat a better nigga.
Does not to mention bitches who be rolling with chlamydia and they eyebrows never filled and I ain't feeling ya out the zoo. Know your rule. My rule is cut fuckers off till you good inside. What they do? Know your truths. Fuck mistakes.
Ooh, them drums.
Can you chill? I can chill. I can chill. I can chill. Can you chill? I can chill. I can chill. I can chill. I can chill with you.
It sounds much better. I'm just doing what I gotta do. Hollin' hallelujahs for these niggas who do not know who they are, and that's a lot of you.
That's me too. I just peep some fake moves at my follow. I'm just doing what I gotta do. Hollin' hallelujahs for these niggas who do not know who they are, and that's a lot of you. That's me too. I hollin' hallelujahs for these niggas who do not know who they are.
I fucked this shit up. Let me just redo everything on this motherfucker. This shit sound like butt.
Who they are, and that's a lot of. I'm just doing what I gotta do. Hollin' hallelujahs for these niggas who do not know who they are, and that's a lot of you. That's me too. I just peep some fake moves at my.
I'm gonna keep that just cause this son, you know, you could use whatever you got. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta make shit whatever.
For these niggas who do not know who they are, and that's a lot of you. That's me too. I just peep some fake moves at my following hallelujahs. For these niggas who do not know who they are, and that's a lot of you. That's me too. I just peep some fake moves at my follicles and make sure I ain't following ideas that's diabolical. If you hear the voices in your head, just raise the volume. Don't roll with no peasants. Double check.
Nah, there was a thing I had. Volume.
If you hear the voices in your head, just raise the volume. And them niggas overstepping, if they get overzealous, karma gon' get them. I don't feed into that jealousy. Going on, misinformed, lost in 7 seas. Goal is to disappear in West Indies. Got that type of vibe from the 7. For when I'm Lolo, watch for robbers and the popo. And them niggas overstepping, if they get overzealous, karma gon' get them. I don't feed into that jealousy. Going on, misinformed, lost in 7 seas. Goal is to disappear in West Indies. Got that type of vibe from the 70s. RVOX nigga, fuck your pride, never hide and seek. So I can't chill, I can't chill. Vibe from the 70s. RVOX nigga, fuck your pride, never hide and seek. Yeah. I died. Disappear in these. Got that type of vibe from the 70s. RVOX nigga, fuck your pride, never hide and seek. So I can't chill, I can't chill. Chill. I'm done wasting my time. I'm tired of y'all niggas. I'm tired of y'all niggas. I'm tired.
So what I'm hearing right now is the drums being so damn loud is adding a little bit of a tremolo effect to the vocals. So I'm thinking, fuck it, let's add some shit to it. So you get the tremolo.
I'm tired of y'all niggas. I'm tired of y'all niggas. I'm tired. I'm done wasting my time. I'm tired of y'all niggas. I'm tired of y'all niggas. I'm tired. I'm done wasting my time. I'm tired of y'all niggas. I'm tired of y'all niggas. I'm tired. I'm tired.
That's how it ends? Goddamn. Oh, okay. What the fuck?
I'm tired. I don't want to chill with you, my nigga.
I don't want to chill with you, my nigga.
I don't want to chill with you, my nigga.
That boy Slim.
Lose your place, never mental state. Tryna elevate from these fake friends and these niggas. And a knife's up in my back. I know that shit I gotta figure. Got me stressing, tryna make my mama better. Then they wonder why I ain't chillin'. Can you chill? I can chill, I can chill, I can chill, I can chill with you. Can you chill? I can chill, I can chill, I can chill, I can chill with you. And I feel the eyes on me, my head high. Doubts is jumping off the wall, got me in the same spot. Nigga preaching in the corner, I don't want your damn guy, Super Saiyan high. And I feel the eyes on me, my head high. Doubts is jumping off. And I feel the eyes on me, my head high. Doubts is jumping off the wall, got me in the same spot. Nigga preaching in the corner, I don't want your damn guy. Super Saiyan got me in the same spot. Nigga preaching in the corner, Doubts is jumping off the wall, got me in the same preaching in the corner. I don't want doubts is jumping off the wall, got me in the same spot. Nigga preaching in the corner.
Nah, that was a little behind. Nah, keep that one. Keep that one. Ay, Dios mío. Okay, boom. I guess it did the length change. Nah, I'm gonna do that. Let me get this one here. Wherever it starts at, let me get it. Ever let a song go to waste? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just putting this shit out to put it out, nigga. I don't care, nigga.
Jumping off the wall, got me in the same spot. Nigga preaching in the corner, I don't want your damn guy. Super Saiyan high. Crossy niggas chatting, but being honest, you ain't saying lie. Hips rock, don't see any kinfo, don't like hanging out. Cause jumping off the wall, got me in the same spot. Nigga preaching in the corner, I don't want your damn guy. Super Saiyan high. Crossy niggas chatting, guys.
But this could be like a whole nother revert, ad-lib.
Super Saiyan high. Crossy niggas chatting, but being honest, you ain't saying lie. Hip honest, you ain't. Honest, you ain't. Honest, you ain't saying lie. Hip. Honest, you ain't saying lie. Hips rock, don't see. Don't like hanging out, cause all I see is niggas tryna beat a better nigga, and he ain't realize he peeking what the shit. And honest, you ain't saying lie. Hips rock, don't see any kinfo, don't like hanging out, cause honest, you ain't saying lie. Hips rock, and 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 honest, you ain't saying lie. Hips rock, 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 and honest, you ain't saying lie. Hips rock, and honest, you ain't saying. Fo don't like hanging out, cause all I honest, you ain't saying lie. And honest, you ain't saying lie. Hips rock, 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 and honest, you ain't.
Yeah. So. Living is so. Get. It's my time, baby. All right, that's it. I can't chill snippet that I could just loop and do a little video of me dancing that shit. You feel me? And then put this one here. Two.
Honest, you ain't saying lie. Hips rock, don't see any kinfo. Don't honest, you ain't saying lie. Hips rock, don't see any kinfo. Don't like. Honest, you ain't saying lie. Hips rock, don't see any kinfo. Don't like hanging out. Cause all I see is niggas tryna. Honest, you ain't saying lie. Hips rock, don't see any kinfo. Don't like hanging out. Cause all I see is niggas tryna beat a better nigga. And he ain't realize he peeking what the ceiling does. Not to mention bitches who be rolling with chlamydia. And they eyebrows never filled in. I ain't feeling ya out the zoo. Know your rule. My rule is cut fuckers off till you good inside. What they do? Know your truths. Fuck mistakes, I just do what I could at times. Can you chill? I can chill, I can chill, I can chill, I can chill with you. I'm just doing what I gotta do, holla and holla loose. For these niggas who do not know who they are, and that's a lot of you, that's me too. I just peep some fake moves at my follicles, and make sure I ain't following ideas that's diabolical. If you hear the voices in your head, just raise the volume. Don't roll with no peasants, double check my essence. Mama's gun for when I'm Lolo, watch for robbers and the popo. And them niggas overstepping, if they get overzealous, karma gon' get them, I don't feed into that jealousy. Going on, misinformed, lost in 7 seas. Goal is to disappear, West Indies. Got that type of vibe from the 70s. Revolt nigga, fuck your pride, never hide and seek. So I can't chill, I can't chill. Can't chill, I can't chill. Chill. I'm done wasting my time. I'm tired of y'all niggas. I'm tired of y'all niggas. I'm done wasting my time. I'm tired of y'all niggas. I'm done wasting my time. I'm tired of y'all niggas. I'm tired of y'all niggas. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm done wasting my time. I'm tired of y'all niggas. I'm done wasting my time. I'm tired of y'all niggas. I'm tired of y'all niggas. I'm tired. I'm tired of y'all niggas. I'm tired of y'all niggas. I'm tired. I'm tired.
I gotta check something later. Right now that's alright. It's a little bit. The drums kind of clashing out here a little bit, but for right now it's alright. Okay, that's I Can't Chill. This is my favorite here. I think this one's done though.
They don't really count on me. They don't really count on me. I said they don't really count on me. Goodbye. They don't really count on me. It could all be so simple, it ain't gon' get the memo. Before they rob you for your brain fast calls up on your tempo. And as you question where they came, you get lost in your tempo. Of cherry chat they seeing, but everything you seeing, I say they get deleted. Like all the pictures on my MacBook, she macaroni in a bowl in time of holy mackerel. On tightrope though, I'm conscious of the places that my zygo go. I'll probably smack them right outside their head if they put faith into this microphone. They gon' get caught slipping if they dribble in the basketball. They get lost in the smoke and falling victim to the styrofoam killer. Pray to God, AI, for they sick me on the AI, cause I'm answered just like AI. Underground in my king and shout out Bumby, that's all UGK. Could've not that fooling, only did good for my mama's sake. But stay close to your instincts, that's the same shit that my mama say. I hesitate, I don't know if I'm truly on my way. Asking all these questions like this guy go pray. Can I turn it around? Was the biggest rich nigga up on minimum wage? And is he holding them down? Was in the lost and the found, but now I'm lost and profound. Found it cause father's around. Left me with nothing to say.
So I'm gonna break down gain staging. So on all my tracks, the first thing is gain, and I'll put it down a couple dBs. Now with gain staging, it's key because when you add plugins to your thing, to your chain, it raises the volume and it could cause static or like all that too loud, you know what I'm saying? So what you do is you have at the top of your chain a gain, like
Does the moon only cast like a zero shine in its days?
like you would think gain would make it louder, but what it did was add more static because the gain on top of all the other plugins just caused a fucking big old mesh. So what you want to do is just lower the gain a little bit. They say between -5 or 6 dB, but whatever you feel is necessary for your track. Right now I'm putting that on -4.
Are those chasing the spotlight, they're walking the shame, or just catching a fade? I can't adapt to their ways. No, I can't change, cause they don't really count on me to win. They don't really bumping jail picture while we slipping through the issues on the corner on the wild when we sleep. Hear this nigga talking borders while the rockets no one standing. They put on just a tweet say we woke. Why the white boys in the gringos tell us why don't you go be son? And my pops he call me white boy. I'm like do it mean son, but I'm curly headed like he Garel Eston how I be. Just the biggest misconception, contradictions in my blessings in my eyes. How I sleep on my side but don't weep. Held inside bring the reefs. When you die what you speak. Held inside what I be. I don't know I compete. I just be bumping bottle while I sip my tea. How we save the beast and I be steady living but I'm hoping to die. That ain't depressive. I replenish, put my joint to the sky. And while you asking all my movements, I be wondering why. But there ain't nothing that I'm doing this. Hurting you up, put thorns in your side. And I be wondering why. For they don't really count on me. On the wild when we sleep, hear this nigga talking borders while the rockets no one standing. They put on just a tweet, say we woke. Why the white boys in the gringos tell us why don't you go be son? And my pops she call me white boy, I'm like do it me son. But I'm curly headed like he Garel Eston how I be. Just the biggest misconception, contradictions in my blessings in my eyes. How I sleep on my side but don't weep. Held inside, bring the reefs. When you die, what you speak. Held inside, what I be. I don't know, I compete. I just be bumping bottle while I sip my tea. How we save the beast and I be steady living but I'm hoping to die. That ain't depressive. I replenish, put my joint to the sky. And while you asking all my movements, I be wondering why. But there ain't nothing that I'm doing this. Hurting you up, put thorns in your side. And I be wondering why. For they don't really count on me at all. But God Almighty, I'm free at last.
That's probably gonna be the end of the tape. Alright, so we got What Do I Know, I Can't Chill, Simple, Clouds, and Ride With Me. So I'm gonna check something with the vocals on this one. I gotta double check, but for most part it's done. Ride With Me, let's check Ride With Me again. This one might not make the tape though, but it got alright. It's alright.
Can't do nothing right, so who's gonna ride with me? Ride through the night, but where the fuck do we go? Fighting go nothing right, so who's gonna ride with me? Ride through the night, but where the fuck do we go? Fighting ghosts, dragon leg crawling out the motherfucking hole. Brimstone, even with my soul I can't part with it. Knowing that there's God in my darknesses, knowing I'll be wild and fucking glory bitches. Love me how I'm being cross the starlight. Gotta drop the daggers when you turn shit to paint. The fuck do I lay? Death claws been crawling all through the way. Being primitive, my primate instincts set me down. I pray for wrist bombs away. I'll die on the day. And Apollo being dead for quite some time now. Gotta drop the daggers when you turn shit to paint. The fuck do I lay? Death claws been crawling all through the way. Being primitive, my primate instincts set me down. I pray for wrist bombs away. I'll die on the day. And Apollo being dead for quite some time now. Left me his wings and it's worse for me to write down. I got good at archery, the bows ain't where the lights out. So say bye bye to sunny chance and pathways, breathe out moonchild. For quite some time now. Left me his wings and it's worse for me to write down. I got good at archery, the bows ain't where the lights out. So say bye bye to sunny chance and pathways, breathe out moonchild. Some time now. Left me his wings and it's worse for me to write down. I got good at archery, the bows ain't where the lights out. out. So say bye-bye to sunny chance and pathways breathe out moonchild. Dead for quite some time now. Left me his wings and it's words for me to write down. I got good at archery, the bows ain't where the lights out. So say bye-bye to sunny chance and pathways breathe out moonchild. I talk with the dead. Listen in their eyes, think it happened when the sun dies. Cause we ain't cautious with the lead. Got the gunpowder, so I pout it, count it up. Counter, straight, counter, counter, straight, counter, count it up. Counter, 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 counter. And I don't know where my body is. I ain't worrying about this embodiment. Only got one turn, so I got a body hit. The clashes when that body hit. And it's going shadow when the time is in. Afterlife ain't actual, lifetime calls out your fate. Pharaohs don't cast shadows, cause then that's what they take. Ride out to the film, and I don't know where my body is. I ain't worrying about this embodiment. Only got one turn, so I got a body hit. The clashes when that body hit. And it's going shadow when the time is in. Afterlife ain't actual, lifetime calls out your fate. Pharaohs don't cast shadows, cause then that's what they take. Bound by my burdens, hourglass turning, everlasting, gonna be a ways away. Can't do nothing right, so who's gonna ride with me?
I don't know what the fuck I just did this song. I'm not even gonna look at that shit. Close that. I'm not even saving that shit. I'm not even saving that shit. Yo. Alright, I'm gonna show this last song to you. I think this is done too. Let me see. Same thing. Like master channel. RVOX. Boom. Whatever I had on these tracks, it was mostly just an EQ to get out background noise, noise gate, get out background noise, compression to make it more present, not add Vox on it. And like I said, with the gain staging, you know what I'm saying? What we doing on time? Yeah, about an hour. All right, so we're gonna show this one. Get their eyes off me,
I just want everlasting. We lie, I just want paradise. I want the world above clouds. Tell me where we doing. I want the world above clouds. Ice, so I get on. Ice, they lit on. They bring mist, got me missing my bliss ons. It's dark under here, need sun under here. Corner skies I like, I think I'm in my wonder years. Out the stratosphere with vape souls and those wondering tears. The bubble beside, I'm thinking, trying to know my fears. And why they go, why they drip, they flow, not they fault. Who the fuck I blame? Just like rain, the pain, it comes down. I don't know, do a barrel roll, barrel gripped, my bone marrow show. Thunder lightning, emit from the sound.
This ain't that bad.
And if I fall right through the thoughts, I just hope someone down here grabs me. I want clouds. Cause I always wanna wonder you. And if it gets too dark, no side that covers you. I want the world above clouds. I want the world above clouds. Why y'all keep, it was do nothing, keep dreaming on. I want the world above clouds. Why y'all keep, it was do nothing, say nothing, I was quiet kiddo. Family was working, we was still in line little. I don't wanna.
Even with my ad-libs, like most of my ad-libs just little emphasis on little spots on the bar. And then I have background vocals mostly reverbed and echoed out to kind of add space elements, you know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much it, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty much how I do it. Because sometimes, well, for this tape, it was less is more, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just working with what I had previously, and then I added my little sauce to it. But for my new songs, I be just adding every fucking echo in the book, bro. I be singing every side melody I come up with. I just be trying to sing that shit.
Wanna see my granny out there dying simple, so I'm headed along. This me added fire to the spittle, find you. I do, lost in you. Lost in these times, I cry. I do, lost sunshine, while this line run on night. You, baby girl, you Crescent Avenue, yes, you remember I remember you, my soul too. Did the part in time, do clouds realign? I need you, and I said I never stop loving. Thought I told you, but it's fine. Now we see you. I want the world above.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm naming the tape, but that's pretty much it. I might name it Less is More or Made Man or what can I name it? Cosmo? No. 'Cause I don't know if it should come across as like a predecessor for what's to come or you know what I'm saying, but I'm gonna play this song for you just cuz I also want to double check on the track of it. This one's Ripple. This one's going to be out by the time you peep this shit, but I just want to show the mix for it. So like for my drums, that's what I be doing. Oh nah, this is the wrong one. It's just Ripple 1. I bet. Don't save that shit. For my drums, like if it's a 2-track off of YouTube, I can't really do much with it. I just make sure the drums sound good, as good as I can get it. So I be stacking them, and then for this one, I might. Oh God, give me the full screen, bro. I just take off all the high end just to make sure all I get is drums, and this one might be a little bit more drum emphasis. So, boost at the drums, and then the main one got the same boost with the drums, you know what I'm saying? You want to be careful when you do that because the beat might be so overbearing that it eliminates information from the vocals. So like the vocals might exist in the mid to high range. So you don't want the beat taking all over that whole area or you won't hear the vocals, you know what I'm saying? And stacks, stuff like that. Yeah, that's the verse and shit. Stacks. And most of the time I be over recording. But this one came out alright. Let me show something. So there's a preset I have that I created called that's Fine Tune Wonderland. That's an echo type of shit. Where's the one I'm looking for? So this one here. This one's like a fizzle out sound, and this has kind of added some of the spatial elements in this song. How I got that was pretty much get some reverb, but it also got bit crusher on a 16-bit 10x. You feel me? We gonna play it because another thing I did was that like for the beginning of the song you gonna hear it. So how I got that little, cause that's the drums regular. That's what everything kind of taken out. So what I did was I went to gain, I inverted the phase and I put it on mono and that gave me that effect. But we gonna play this song. Be creative, you know what I'm saying?
Is it Ripple? Do it all. Do it all. Is it Ripple? Do it all. I take my head off, cheering. Why still take off? Shitting on a break up. Symposium should stay far. Congregation of gauges as I gaze stars of here. So while I assimilate, block is falling off me, I was lost up on the interstate. In the town where they say flying cars will be on interstates. In the generate, that's a vibe, Y2K, 98. So while I assimilate, block is falling off me, I was lost up on the interstate. In the town where they say flying cars will be on interstates. In the generate, that's a vibe, Y2K, 98. Might as well just go market in time. Not here for the woke shit, I like the ignorant minds. As I ponder my ISIS, and it's what I seem to find. Instead, I'm privy to my blessings and more to the questions of mine. Hope be on my father.
I don't know when I put that pan there.
My mind don't perceive, but my soul see it. For my pop souls, weakness of pop those. Even box my Reeboks and get no props, those. See, it's this postmodern, they proud of us when they ain't finished college. And I got a little scholarship that's that to find a whole lot of us, whole lot of shit. Lost promises, guilty throne consciousness. Greg just gave us bars, I see the rip. And devil may cry, cry. Don't you mind me?
Stack your homies.
Ready for the hate lost in as they play God. There's nothing you can stave off.
Not that you'll lose, but you'll be fine here, yeah.
Back to the geisha.
For going and begging me. Book of going ons and for spiritual.
To the car, she said she missed reasons, but the baby in the car. How your mouth dry when you eat in her garden. Hey. So back to the geishas. Us spiritual. All I see is ritual.
Yeah.
Don't make me cry. What you do? Don't you mind me? Within him is figuring out what baby you a toy. With the thoughts of all the issues with the Bitcoin and the droids. Why scream and make me ultra to the vultures they deploy this human made. We're curators and victims to the void. What you do? Don't you mind me? Within him is figuring out what baby What you do? Don't you mind me? Within him is figuring out what baby you a toy. With the thoughts of all the issues with the Bitcoin and the droids. Within him is figuring out what baby you a toy. With the thoughts of all the issues with the Bitcoin and the droids. Why scream and make me ultra to the vultures they deploy this human made. We're curators and victims to the void.
A lot going on. I don't know why that verse was panned to the right. Let me see that. Is that like that? And other shit and this shit.
Nah, I need. Might as well just go market into questions of mine. Whole B on my fathers. I'm teaming with leaks.
Yeah, that shit on the left, my dog. You gotta fix that, my dog.
In the tower, they say flying cars will be on interstates. In the generate, that's a 5Y2K. Nah, I need. Might as well just go market in time. Not here for the woke shit, I like the ignorant minds. As I ponder my ISIS, and it's what I seem to find. What you do? Don't you mind me? Within him is figuring out what baby you a toy. With the thoughts of all the issues with the Bitcoin and the droids. Why scream and make me ultra to the vote? Within him is figuring out what baby you a toy. With the thoughts of all the issues with the Bitcoin and the droids. Why scream and make me ultra? Within him is figuring out what baby you a toy. With the thoughts of all the issues with the Bitcoin. What you do? Don't you mind me? Within him is figuring out what baby you a toy. With the thoughts of all the issues with the Bitcoin and the droids. Why scream and make me ultra to the vultures they deploy this human made. We're curators. What you do? Don't you mind me? Within him is figuring out what baby you a toy. With the thoughts of all the issues with the Bitcoin and the droids. Why scream and make me ultra to the vultures they deploy this human made. We're curators and what you do? Don't you mind me? Within him is figuring out what baby you a toy. With the thoughts of all the issues with the Bitcoin and the droids. Why scream and make me ultra to the vultures they deploy this human made. We're curators and victims to the void. What you do? Don't you mind me? Within him is figuring out what baby you a toy. With the thoughts of all the issues with the Bitcoin and the droids. Why scream and make me ultra to the vultures they the.
So this is what I'm doing here. I'm just playing with the pan. As the song goes, I do my little effects to it. So that's what touch does. Touch is like, okay, at the 65 bar, play it, boom. I put it on touch. Then whenever I do during that time period, during touch, will stay written. It'll stay on the track. I don't have to go back and do it, man. You know what I'm saying? It'll be there. So like with here, what I did was the pan effects. And so every time this song plays, the pan effects that I did while it was on touch at bar 67, it's going to be like that, 69.
Within him is figuring out what baby you a toy. With the thoughts of all the issues with the Bitcoin and the droids. Why scream and make me ultra to the vultures they deploy this human made. We're curators and victims. Within him is figuring out what baby you a toy. With the thoughts of all the issues with the Bitcoin and the droids. Why scream and make me ultra to the vultures they deploy this human made. We're curators and victims to the void. Within him is figuring out what baby you a toy. With the thoughts of all the issues with the Bitcoin and the droids. Why scream and make me ultra to the vultures they deploy this human made. We're curators and victims to the void. Foreign pizza while I assimilate. Blackets falling off me, I was lost up on the interstate. In the town where they say flying cars will be on interstates. In the generate, that's a vibe, Y2K, 9-8. Might as well just go market in time. Not here for the woke shit, I live. Foreign pizza while I assimilate. Blackets falling off me, I was lost. Foreign pizza while I assimilate. Blackets falling off me, I was lost up on the interstate. In the town where they say flying cars will be on interstates. In the generate, that's a vibe, Y2K, 9-8. Might as well just go market in time. Not here for the woke shit, I like the ignorant minds. As I ponder my existence, it's what I seem to find. Instead, I'm privy to my blessings and more to the questions of mine. Whole being my fathers, I'm teaming with leaks in my mind. Don't perceive, but my soul see it. For my pop souls, weakness of pop those even. Box my rebuy. Foreign pizza while I assimilate. Blackets falling off me, I was lost up on the interstate. In the town where they say flying cars will be on interstates. In the generate, that's a vibe, Y2K, 9-8. Might as well just go market in. Might as well in the generate, that's a vibe, Y2K, 9-8. Might as well just go in the generate, that's a vibe, Y2K, 9-8. Might as well just go. Blackets falling off me, I was lost up on the interstate. In the town where they say flying cars will be on interstates. In the generate, that's a vibe, Y2K, 9-8. Might as well just go market in time. Not here for the woke shit, I like the ignorant minds. As I ponder my existence, it's what I seem to find. Instead, I'm privy to my blessings and more to the questions of mine. Whole being my fathers, I'm teaming with leaks in my mind. Don't perceive, but my soul see it. For my pop souls, weakness of pop those even. Box my Reeboks and get no props, those see it's this whole postmodernist. They proud of us when they ain't finished college. And I got a little scholarship that's that to find a whole lot of us, whole lot of shit. Lost promises, guilty throne consciousness. Greg just gave us bonds, I see them.
The universe is rising.